bring it back from inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Oklahoma State's offense will go to work first. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
And you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? That guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, right back on the move. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Lethal with the running back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball off.
The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Under fire. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Makes a move. He's going to get loose. And look at him. It's a touchdown. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did its job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
He'll start the return inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They punted on the opening possession of the game. Might still have a few plays left on that opening script. Quickly to the tight end. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find that matchup, get it to him, and let him do the rest.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You're going to stop the run game. You better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
With the catch, it's Marshall. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Fields the punt, wants to make a play, and he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So the Baylor Bears offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it good.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball on the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Bears line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Leaves it with the back. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it. Open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Lopez. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The first down for the offense. The give to the tailback. Finds a little space. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
On the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Now improvising. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, it's a really nice job there on that third down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up fourth down.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Power football with the run.
quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but
Turning it on! Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowboy faithful bringing it on third down. Fires to the wideout. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Looking downfield on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Roberts. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Bears have their offense in high gear. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back from there.
Motion from the back. Lost the fire on second down. Bringing the heat. It's incomplete. I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
And you see this go to the road. That was a press for the quarterback. His numbers off the drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Running into the open space. And he waltzes over the score. Touchdown, Baylor! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
He's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
He'll have the first down as he gets to the 28-yard line before he stops.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well stick with him. Shakes off the defender. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this one.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find the rhythm. You've got to wonder about their confidence at this
some concentration laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was making... and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty damn quick.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Fires on the move. Working a little football. The sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like we just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Baylor! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And here comes the punt team. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
Why don't they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football game.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
And we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players, and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Let's go. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle to Williams. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Ready? From the 30-yard line on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Second down, he'll throw it. Shoots it to the left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors and our halftime update. The Cowboys will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here's the return from inside his chest. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Steps away to find some room.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic. We've got fast guys, too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberts. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it over the left side. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up mid-yardage on the return. What a play there.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This offense has it with really good field position. Charcoal! Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Second down coming up. Let's go! Ready, go. Now the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the the field. He settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
This time they'll go to the running game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, when those little guys make those physical plays like that, it kind of jacks everybody up in the huddle because it's usually the guy breaking ankles, but he's like breaking tackles. Now he's giving you some serious energy.
This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Finds his man. It's Chester. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Here's the pressure. Takes a shot as he lets it go. A strike downfield. This goes he got loose and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's ability to read. Is huge, and also the anticipation of time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. The Bears send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping it down the field for a touchdown, they can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. There he goes! And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold on. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
Okay, ready? Get set.
They'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's turned. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
To the air on second down. Got it set up on the outside. At the 40, there he goes. He'll work his way down to the 28. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely...
Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
25.
They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute.
Oh, he's got some space. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Baylor! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's weird. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's the handoff. Turning it on! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. The short hands, it's Williams. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And this is what's so great about play action. The run fake sucks those linebackers up, and it just creates so much more space for these receivers to operate. Beautiful execution by the offense.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Get it out on the screen. Can't get it to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
They'll go to the air on third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep your foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree.
There he goes.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big game for the offense.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere 4